Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic Crossword being published on Thursday the 28th of August 2025. And our setter today is Juji, so that's a name that I was like, oh, I'm not sure about this one. And Juji is actually one of the new setters, and they gave us their first puzzle in March, and it took me 35 minutes, and it was a real struggle. And then since then we've had one puzzle each month. This will be 4 puzzles since then. They've changed their style entirely because those 4 puzzles have been 7, 8, and 9 minutes in time. So absolute night and day between the first puzzle and the next 4. Hopefully, this one, which will be the 6th of the year, will be another one in that kind of sub 10 region. Only one way to find out, and that's to reset the timer and crack on. Not very great shopping centre is, I think that's small, isn't it? Small. In scale, what's that? No, that's not going to work. It's in the outskirts. It's a mall. Don't know. Going to come back to that. Develop good argument. Grow. This one. Unite opposing sides in graduate club. Graduate BA, MA. Concerned. That's reason. Reasons again. We had that the other day, didn't we? Did that one. Let's look at this one. Tight-fitting garment was first donned by old sailor. Leotard? Leotard. That one. Run no further, regularly missing path. Something about a course. Path, lane. Snake enters dilapidated housing quietly. Is that a hidden word? I don't think so. Snake is an asp or an adder. Dilapidated housing. Okay. Delight American showed in games boundlessly. Delight American US amuse. Okay. Finally restore the ancient organ. Finally restore the ye. Okay. So entertained by act here for evening. So is normally thus, I think, isn't it? Entertained by, so let's put so into or thus into. Act as a deed. Not sure this one. Officers fib, you said before number of soldiers. Officers, not sure about that. This, I must replace area tray made of metal. I must replace area of tray made of metal. Don't know. What's this again? Unite opposing sides in graduate club. Club makes me think of golf. I can't think of what golf club it would be though. Graduate is BA or MA. Doesn't make sense. That must be GRO, mustn't it? Grow is to develop. Good arguments or row. 6 deliveries. A vendor arranged over and rove. Over and over. No, it's just literally that. This one dodging certain fares, say aboard transport. Vegan. Very good clue. Give you that one. Strike old boy back with power. Old boy is B-O, bop. I think that's bop. What a great word bop is. I'm surprised, overwhelmed by expenditure for presenting duo. I think that's something like co-presenters or something. Okay, can't see that one. This one, noted date, suspect, set off. Anagram, noted date, I assume. Something set off would be an ED, Teddy. Don't know. Cheers, monarch taking. Had success in test, that's given. Passed. Yeah, that's passed. Passed is given, isn't it? What's this? DUP, dip. Cursory dip into. Consuming some beer. I don't know what that's dip into. Pint. Do. Okay. What's this? Bog. Upset. Cry about conclusions for you being fake. You being is GU. About that bogus thing, that must be. We had bogus before, didn't we? Someone gave us that before. Cry is to sob. Yep. Cook reposes with second coffee espresso. I don't know, coffees, espresso, cook, reposes, yeah, anagram, reposes, go astray by end of corporate function, sine, tan, cosine, go astray, not sure about that, stink after gutting fish, all around Harbourside, gutting fish is FH, stink after Harbourside is, oh sorry, I've got an F there though, no date substitute, not really. This K, equipment that man installed in empty common room is kit, he, common room, empty common room will be, empty common is CN, kit, there's kits I think, kit, room is a kitchen, kitchen, there we are, that's easy, isn't it? I think that's sign, go straight to sin, isn't it? Yes, sign. I'm surprised by expenditure, don't know, this one, attended, annotated, set off. Is it annotated? No, it can't be annotated. Stink after gutting fish all around Harbourside. Gutting fish is taking, or is it stink, SK, all around. Okay, all something over there. Equilibrium not entirely lost as I swerved. Lost as I know. Not entirely lost, LOS, ASI. Equilibrium is, what have we got? LOS, AS, AI. Must be an AIS or an SIS. IAS. Doesn't look very good for that though, does it really? That one there to have a... okay, so that's kind of good. What's this one? Not very great, is small. Shopping centre is a mall. Is smallish. Okay, there we are, smallish. There we go. I must replace area of tray made of metal. I must. Should. Not should. Sliver. This one, officer's fib, you say. Run no further. Regularly. Okay, so there's a. Is that R for run? OU HR? No, OU HI, yeah. Missing path. Route. OU TE. Why can I never do those? Route, there we are. That must be lies, wasn't it? Number of soldiers is a legionnaire, not a legionnaire. Snake. Serpent, that must be. Enters. It's just an anagram. It's just quietly as P. Is that hidden? Enters with a P in it. Okay, so there's an anagram of that with that in it. Okay, fair enough. So entertained by act here for evening. What have we got here? This one was my anagram that I don't know how to do. Notated, no. 2Ds, detonated, set off. Detonated seems a good word for that. This, equilibrium not entirely lost as I swerved. Is that a hidden word? No. Stasis, yeah, now equilibrium is stasis, there's a hidden word. Co-host, that must be. I'm surprised. I don't know why though. Overwhelmed by expenditure. Costs with... Oh, okay. What's this? Decks? Stink. After gutting fish all around Harbourside. Docks. I don't quite understand why that is docks. I don't understand why that would be docks. Docks is Harbourside. Gonna put docks. Gonna go with it. Not sure. This one is really unite is to wed. Wed. Opposing sides are north and south, east and west. Graduate club, wed. Wed, opposing sides. Left and right, doesn't work, right and left. North and south, east and west. Okay, maybe it's WE for west and east. Graduate club. This one. Well, fib is to lie. You said before a number of soldiers. I can't think what will be going in there. LE, lie, lieutenants. That must be. Oh, lieutenant. How do you spell lieutenants? U-T-E-N, ants. Soldiers is ants. Lieutenants. Lie, lieutenants. Don't know. Alright, so entertained thus. What's that? Thus? Don't think so. By act here. That's just an anagram act here, I think, isn't it? For evening. What's that going to be? So that's so in there. Act as a deed. Desowed. Here is present. I must replace area. So okay, put an A for I. I for an A. Tray made of metal is a salver and silver, isn't it? Salver and silver. I must replace. So I think I must replace A. So salver. Yeah, made of metal, silver. So entertained by act here. Is that therefore another cleverly chucked in as a wedge. What club they are? Boom. I knew it was a golf club, I just could not get to wedge in my head. Right, let's see what's going on there, because I don't quite understand some of those clues. 1126. Right, we've got smallish. So not very great is smallish, that's your definition. A shopping centre is a mall or a mall. In the outskirts, is in the clue, and then put in the outskirts of slough, so the S and the H from slough. Develop is to grow, G for good, and an argument is a row. R for run, no further. Oh, we've got no further regularly, so we've got the second letter of O and then the second letter of U, the fourth and sixth gives you route, which is a path, and regularly missing is saying take off alternate letters of no further. Right, tight fitting garments are leotard. What's first? Well, old Sarah is an otar, and that leaves lead going around the side. So if you're first, you lead with O for old and tar for sailor. Finally, restore is saying take the E of restore, and then the in an ancient word for the is ye, which gives you the I, which is an organ. So is therefore. Entertained by your hidden word that across act here for evening. Wow, four word hidden word container is therefore. Cheers is tar, king is monarch, receiving is taking. If you had success in a test, then you passed, and something that's given is passed. So we had passed last week as success in a test and not knowing the answer. So different type of def, but yep, that's how that one breaks down. Noted date is an anagram of detonated. Suspect is your anagram indicator, and if you detonated something, then you set it off. To strike someone is to bop them. Old boy is BO. Old boy is OB, so put that back as BO with P for power. Right, I'm surprised is OH. Overwhelmed by expenditure, which is costs, and a presenting duo could be co-hosts. I like this clue. Vegan, one dodging certain fare. So certain fare in this sense is what type of thing you eat. Say is e.g. aboard transport, which is a van. To go astray is to sin, and by the end of corporate, so the E from corporate gives you a sign, which is one of the mathematical functions, sines. cook reposes is saying it's an anagram of reposes. Cook is your anagram indicator with S for second. Yeah, so it's reposes and an S for second being anagram to give you a coffee, which is an espresso or espresso. Right, what's going on with the serpent? Snake is a serpent, definition. Okay, we've got an anagram of enters. Dilapidated is your anagram indicator, and then that is housing, contains P for quietly. P for quietly is musical notation for piano. Right, to delight is to amuse. An American is US. American is US, showed in games boundlessly. So take the boundaries off of make games boundless. So get rid of the G and the S, gives you the AME, and put US in it. Right, officers fib, you said before number of soldiers. Not keen on this one, only because officers are lieutenants. But okay, you've got to lift and separate here, haven't you? So fib is a lie. U said is a letter U, so it sounds like a U is a U. 10 is the number. 10 is a number, and soldiers are ants. Actually, I'm okay with that now. I'm keen now. I've actually sat down and figured it out. Not that I'm not sat down, but now I've actually gone through it. Yeah, so that's how that breaks down. Right, I must replace area. So we've got an I for an A. That's what it's saying. And I think the must is there just to really confirm what's expected in terms of which way to go on this. A tray is a salver, so replace the A of salver, area of A of salver with an I, gives you silver, which is made of metal, type of metal. Concerned is reasons, sorry, concerned is re, so re as in, I'm writing you concerned in this matter, re, is it? Motives are reasons. Concerned about, I'm writing concerned about is re, A is in the clue, and sons are childs. I think. I'm just looking at the sons, childs. It's an apostrophe S, sons. Yeah, it's sons with an apostrophe, isn't it? So yeah, it had literally that clue, either yes, they'll do for, but without the S. So I say literally, just didn't have the S on it, but otherwise exactly the same, I think. Unite is to get wedded. Opposing sides in graduate. Okay, just the G and the E from graduate. And a club is a wedge, so one of the golf clubs. For some reason my brain could not get to that, even though I played golf for many years. You've got driver's irons, putters and wedges, and then you have to start going into things like mashy niblicks, which are very unlikely. 6 deliveries is an over in cricket, and then we've got an anagram of and over in a vendor, arranged as your anagram indicator, and repeatedly is over and over. Equipment is kit. That man is he, installed in empty common. So take the letters out of common, gives you the C in the end, put an HE into it, and you get kitchen, which is a room. Excuse me. Cursorily read is I'm just double checking what's going on here actually. Yes, cursorily read is to dip into. That's the definition. Old papers in retirement, so got O for old and ID for papers going backwards, and consuming some beer is a pint. Equilibrium is stasis, which is a hidden word across lost as I swerve. So another 4-word hidden word container, not entirely as your hidden word indicator. Right, stinks after getting fish all around harbour side. Okay, stink after gutting is the SK, so, and a fish is a cod, and then turn it around. So we've got SK for stink, gutted, so take the letters out, stink, and then cod is a fish, and then turn it all around, gives you docks, which is the harbour side. And upset is to sob, SOB, cry about conclusions, hang on, of you being fake. Well, fake is bogus. Upset, cry. Oh, upset is okay. Cry is to cry is to sob. Upset it is to put it upwards. Going about the conclusions of you being, so the U and the G. So you've got S, O, B going around U, G, and fake is bogus. There we go. All done. 11:26. Decent time. Slightly tough in places that, but good little puzzle. Thanks, Juji.